It's summertime. Did you see all those people having fun at the beach? Those people don't seem to care that they aren't watched by any lifeguard. On any given weekend, you can have 100,000 people at Wasaga Beach, the largest freshwater beach in the world, 14 kilometers long, and not a single lifeguard. No one here is here to help them if they were to start drowning or if they are in distress. It's been this way since 1996, when the lifeguard program right here in Wasaga Beach was scrapped. Since then, there have been 17 drownings at Wasaga Beach. 2 of them have happened in the last 2 weeks. Before 1996, there was a grand total of 0 drownings. So clearly lifeguards make a difference. Clearly the town doesn't think so. They haven't even thought about installing lifeguards here in the 20 plus years that this beach has gone without any. They have no lifeguard signs up everywhere. An argument the town has made is that the lifeguard program would cost too much. They say it isn't worth to spend $240,000 on what they consider to be a babysitter at the beach. Yes, $240,000 is a lot, although I'm sure that number is probably inflated. But I think it's probably worth it so that we don't have to have a drowning almost every year for another 20 years. Levels of government can work together to solve the cost of having lifeguards. People pay entrance fees to park at provincial parks such as Wasaga Beach. If these fees were raised by $1 or $2, I'm sure people wouldn't mind if that extra money went towards a lifeguard program. I'm not saying put lifeguard towers everywhere, because that would cost a lot of time and take a lot of money and take a lot of time. But maybe hire some people who are already trained and put them out in the water on boats or canoes so they can monitor where the real danger might be. On the largest freshwater beaches in the world, beaches in Italy have trained dogs to go out into the water and try and save people. These life dogs wear a harness or a tow to buoy victims and grab them, or raft that they can sit on to be towed back to shore. And unlike their human counterparts, they can easily jump from helicopters or speeding boats to reach swimmers in trouble. Or put one lifeguard tower and have a designated lifeguard zone where a lifeguard can be designated to. Bylaw officers are already on our beaches trying to give us tickets, so why not make it a requirement for them to at least have their bronze medallion / life-saving courses so they can legally save people who are in distress. Response times for first responders to get to these beaches is usually about 15 minutes. It usually takes them another 10 minutes to get into the water and find the person in distress. By that time, the person in distress is probably already dead. Adding anyone to the beach would be better than adding no one. People can choose to swim out of those lifeguard areas at their own risk. Now there is really no way for the victim's family to sue. The town can say they weren't swimming in the area that they were told to swim in. That's what the town's afraid of, right? They're afraid of wasting their money on these lifeguards, but then getting sued if someone drowns while they're on duty. That's not really realistic. History shows that people in Wasaga Beach don't drown when there is a lifeguard on duty, so that's not a problem. And even if, for some reason, there is a drowning, someone may sue, but if the town uses the lifeguard's own idea, they shouldn't really have anything to worry about. Really, when it comes down to it, families have lost loved ones to the Wasaga Beach water. Pretty soon, Wasaga Beach is going to get a reputation as being not safe. So I say to the town, put lifeguards on this beach if you really care about the safety of the people on this beach, because right now they aren't safe.